the regular season is over in a thriller at the end there. Kevin Harvick dominated the race, but there was a lot of storylines there. Bubba Wallace running in the top five, trying to get in by doing himself a win, getting himself a win to get in. You had Ryan Newman holding off a couple guys, and Daniel Suarez not being able to get up there to get into the playoffs based on points. And then, of course, Jimmie Johnson. Rest in peace, Jimmie Johnson playoff streak. Let's just say it that way. But Harvick basically he did dominate this race. He led over 120 laps, I think, out of the 160. But the playoff field is set. So we'll talk about everything. We'll talk about the playoffs. We'll talk about the results, all that fun stuff. But quick announcement, as for this week's schedule with videos, I'm going to do what I did last year. I'm going to do why each driver will win the championship, make a case for each driver, all 16 of them, hopefully. I don't know if I'm going to get all 16 by the end of the first race, but I'll try. I'm going to try to get them daily, maybe 2 in a day. It all depends on my schedule and stuff, but I'll try to announce it on Twitter when they'll happen. So if you want to know when those are coming, go to Twitter. It's my name. Just look it up. It should be on my channel page somewhere, but playoffs. The field is set. 16 drivers, and the ones that made it on points, Clint Bowyer and Ryan Newman. I really didn't want Newman. I really want Jimmie, but here we are. Newman made it on points. He was able to hold off Suarez there at the end. It was an up and down day for all the bubble drivers. Jimmie Johnson was up there, then he wasn't up there, then he was up there, then he crashed. Ryan Newman, he was up there, then he wasn't up there, then he was up there. So he did enough. Clint Bowyer almost got involved in a late crash. That would have been bad for him. And then Daniel Suarez hit the wall early, dropped back, came back. Then he missed the playoffs. I don't know how else to describe it, but field is set, and the rankings are Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson. I don't know why I'm holding up 6. Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Eric Almirola, Clint Bowyer, Ryan Newman. Those are your 16. We'll do the playoff preview this week as well. That will likely come Wednesday, but let us go to the finishing results. Kevin Harvick, as I said earlier, dominated the race today. Just had a great car, was able just to launch in front of everyone. He used that outside lane to his advantage. The one time he did not use the outside lane on a restart, he lost the lead to Ryan Blaney. Other than that, really good day for him. Got a stage win, so he got 6 playoff points. And I said earlier, don't let that team get hot because they will freaking go and they will be on fire. And that's not good for the rest of the field. Well, here we are. Kevin Harvick's on fire, and the rest of the field should be scared. So we'll go into more than that this week. Joey Logano second. He got himself a stage point from winning stage 1. Led 10 laps on the day. Good day for him. He was able to get a playoff point. Bubba Wallace with a career run, his second career top 5, if I'm remembering correctly. Second best finish behind that Daytona 500 last year. It wasn't luck. He actually had a really fast car. He was able to hold off some of these guys, William Byron, Clint Bowyer, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney. He was able to hold these guys off, keep his top 5 position. He had a really good car that last restart. He was catching up to Harvick and Logano when they were side by side. I thought he was going to get there and win the race, and I would have gone crazy. But he was able to get third, misses the playoffs, but a very good note for that team. He said that this is one of the fastest cars he's ever driven, and that he was really excited for this week, and he ends up getting a third-place result. I am so excited to see his interview. I bet he is so hyped, but very happy for Bubba Wallace and the 43 team. William Byron gets 4th. I picked him to win the race. He didn't, but he got top 5. Good for him. He needs some consistent runs and some more playoff points. 5th, Clint Bowyer gets himself into the playoffs with that run. Up and down day. He was able to get he was almost going to get stage points in stage 1. Dropped back due to a late restart in that stage. And then stage 2, he was able to get some points. And then here he is finishing 5th into the playoffs now. 6th, Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin was a part of the weirdest sequence of events. I think he was. But pit road, there was some clogging. Jimmie Johnson got damaged. Chase Elliott got damaged. Ooh, who else? Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Martin Truex Jr. Yeah, Truex wasn't a contender at all today because of that. Hamlin had some nose damage. I think it was from that. I'm not 100% sure. Blaney finished 7th. He led 19 laps. Good day for him. 8th, Ryan Newman, enough to get him into the playoffs. Chase Elliott, I'm honestly stunned that he finished in the top 10. He was like 25th all day from that pit road incident. Then he got back on the lead lap, stayed in 25th, and then he finished 9th. So, wow. I'll take it. 10th, Paul Menard, good run for him. Obviously, short of the playoffs. Daniel Suarez, 11th, not enough to get to the playoffs. He would have had to beat out Ryan Newman head-to-head because they were tied in points. 12th, Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon was a part of that pit road incident. So good recovery for him. 13th, Ty Dillon. He is not retiring, by the way. 13th, good run for him. 14th, Eric Almirola. I'll talk about him in the playoffs preview. 15th, Chris Buescher. 16th, Ryan Preece. 17th, Michael McDowell. 18th, Matt DiBenedetto. He was running the top 10 a bit, but he ends up falling back. 19th, Corey LaJoie. Solid run for him. 20th, David Reagan in his last Brickyard 400. 21st, Alex Bowman. He spun out late and crashed. 22nd, Ross Chastain. 23rd, Reed Sorensen. 24th, Ryan Sieg. 25th, BJ McLeod. 26th, JJ Yeley. 27th, Mark Truex Jr. As I told you earlier, some bad damage from that pit road incident, and he was just not a contender all day because that happened on like lap 10. 28th, Garrett Smithley. 29th, Josh Bilicki. 30th, Kurt Busch. 31st, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Kurt Busch was a part of that wreck with William Byron, Jimmie Johnson. I'll get into that a little bit here in a minute. 32nd, Matt Tiff. 33rd, Kyle Larson. He was in an individual crash. He had a really good car. 34th, Daniel Hemrick. He was involved in that crash with Johnson. And then 35th, Jimmie Johnson misses the playoffs for the first time in his career. Wow. I was in shock for about an hour. Like, I can't believe that, like, ever since I've been a NASCAR fan, Jimmie Johnson makes it into the playoffs without any issues and wins championships, or at least competes for championships. And for him to miss a 16-driver playoff field is pretty shocking and pretty mind-boggling. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to say, but wow. So the crash itself, he tried to go 3 wide, trying to get into the top 5 or so. He had a good car, had a good run. Kurt Busch was on the outside, the very outside. Byron was in the middle. Byron could have moved up a little bit, I think, but Johnson was at the bottom. He got pinched down, and his back end took off, and it caused a huge crash. I think Byron could have given him some more room. I don't think Byron was trying. He obviously wasn't trying to wreck him, but Byron could have left him more room. We'll leave it at that. 36th, Parker Kligerman. 37th, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch's engine exploded like fire, smoke. Ooh, shiny. Oh, gosh, here we go. There's some bad crashes today. Brad Keselowski, Eric Jones, terrible crashes. Like that. Brad Keselowski's car was, like, freaking almost upside down, and he had to climb out, like, upside down, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. I'll show you a picture of it or something. Eric Jones's car got destroyed. Landon Castle took a terrible hit. Turn 2 just blew a tire. Turn 1. And just, like, it was so bad that the roof got damaged. But that's your race results. That's your playoff grid. Yeah, we'll do that this weekend. Why your driver will win the championship. I will go in playoff order, going from, I think it's Kyle Busch to Ryan Newman. And then that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. You want to subscribe for more stuff, and then you want to see more NASCAR stuff this week, which you're getting, subscribe. Thanks for watching.